Hey guys, so this is for chapter 7 with the cognitive bias. The list that we have here from the video was self-serving bias, narrative bias, survivorship bias, and observer bias. So starting off with self-serving bias is defined as the tendency to take credit for positive outcomes but blame external factors, for negative one. One of the key example, like personal examples that I can take from over at my old job at a pizza place. We would basically, it was me and my coworker and then our manager. We're all on the clock to shut it down. And basically, me and my coworker, we cleaned it all up. And got everything up to code, just with foods and making sure everything was, just clean, while our manager just kind of sat there, really didn't do anything. And so when the next day when we got positive feedback, she did claim that positive feedback and still not really inputting anything. But if there was necessarily something that did go wrong, that wasn't clean, it would be blamed on one of us. So yeah, it was very just a good example of self-serving bias. Now that we got actor-observer bias, it's kind of similar with the described as the tendency to attribute your own behavior to external circumstances, but others' behavior to the personality or character. I can easily, bring this up with basically with the same manager, showing up late. Like it could be 30 minutes, off the clock. But whenever it was one of our coworkers, or like the manager would be late and would blame it on some circumstances, such as like traffic. It could be a train or something like that. But whenever it's one of us, it'd be blamed as being irresponsible or even lazy. And so, yeah. Survivorship bias. This is described as focusing only on the people or things that survived a process while ignoring those that failed, leading to false conclusions. So that's basically having focus on only the success, and kind of being under a delusion that because of that success you have no flaws. Again, going back to just over at work, one order got right from a certain person, and so that manager would be talking it up only about that. But when we have like a new employee that is just now starting, is still trying to figure it out and is making these mistakes, the manager would ignore that just due to the illusion that everything is perfect because of this one singular success. And so finally, we have narrative bias. This is described as the tendency to make sense of the world by creating stories, even when events are random or unrelated. That's basically like believing a company's success was, destined because of their leader, rather than seeing the role of just good timing, or even luck, to be honest. So yeah, that's my cognitive.